This 26 Sports and CCTV high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
Okay, so moments away from the start of the second quarter with Petoskey holding a 2-point lead. You're watching boys basketball here on 26 Sports and CCTV, and Petoskey's going to take the ball out here on alternating possession. Checking in for them right now is Jade Spurgeon. Number 3, 14 is Nathaniel Spatafor. 34, Nathan Rodriguez. Nathaniel Rodriguez. 24 is Tim Crittenden. And on the far side, that's number 12, Isaiah Grove.
For the Vikings, number 21, Evan Bohr, has checked in for Cadillac.
Cadillac went to a little bit of an odd front zone, and Petoskey broke that down really well, and Grove gets a drive to the basket. 2 points for him. This Charlie Runstrom with the ball up at the top. He finds Raphael, tries to penetrate. Now he does see the opening, and he's going to draw a foul. Kind of an unfortunate foul by Spurgeon, but you know what? He's kind of standing under the basket right there, and I think personally, I think that's the right call. I don't think you should draw a charge right there. I know in the NCAA and the NBA, they have that circle or half circle under the basket.
Evan Bohr at the Bay City Western game, he was Cadillac's leading scorer down there. I think he hit 5 3-pointers. So, of course, they were playing a zone defense, and there was a lot more threes open, but he knocked them down.
Yeah, and for the Vikings, you know, they have Evan and 2 others shoot over 34% from the three-point line. And, you know, they got 4 other players that are shooting in the 20s to 30%. So they're a pretty strong three-point shooting team. We've seen that all year.
Yeah, for Petoskey, Whittemore, number 5, and 10, Walker, have just checked in. Aiden Raphael made 2 free throws and puts the Vikings only down 2.
And Kale's going to check in for Aiden. Both teams, you know, trying to steal an extra little bit of a break here. 4 players, they know the importance of tonight's game and how hard both teams play. Vikings back to that odd front zone here. They got the long arms right up there of Evan Bohr. Hawking up at the top of that, trying to get hands on anything. Making it hard for everybody to see, and he does get his hands on that one. Baker with the steal as a result of that. Bohr goes to the basket. Doesn't get it, but Baker with the rebound up and in. I like the look of Evan Bohr with that, you know, up at the top of this zone, Jason.
Yeah, he does a good job. He's a long, I mean, he's 6'2", 6'3" almost.
Yeah, and he's got, you know, several inches on Walker right here to make that pass tough.
Good job by Tip following the shot up. You know, a lot of times kids think, hey, he's going to make it, and they don't sprint down there. But Tip made an effort play right there.
It looked like Rodriguez got his hand on that underneath, tipped it out. Petoskey maintains control off the miss. This is Rodriguez with the ball there. Over to Walker. Definitely has slowed down the Petoskey offensive flow here going to this zone.
Yep, and you know that's a good call by the coach because they were in a little set there where it was bucket after bucket for a second.
Crittenden's shot does not go. You know, if Bohr catches that a little cleaner, Jason, I think he gets 2 out of that.
Yep, and
that's a great look.
Evan's a left-handed player, and he's on the opposite side that time. But you know, good effort by both of them getting down there. While there's a quick break, Cadillac JV pulled out a close one.
Oh, yeah. Little Genema.
52-50, and they made a bucket with
Cole Genema gets a rebound.
Yep.
Takes a step away from the basket, turnaround jump shot with about 1 second to play to get that victory.
Yeah, it was a hustle play and a very strong physical play, which is good to see out of Cole. So great job. The Vikings, it was back and forth the whole time.
It was a lot of fun to watch. Absolutely.
It was a good game, yeah.
So we got a quick timeout here. And while we do that, we want to let some folks know about some upcoming things here. We're going to start with letting you know that both the boys and the girls will be participating in the Coaches versus Cancer basketball games. The boys will be January 22nd against McBain. And the girls are February 12th against McBain. All proceeds from the raffles and the baskets and all the things that the school's setting up for that will go to the American Cancer Society. Both teams will be wearing special jerseys.
Yep, I think they're purple,
honoring somebody that they know in their family or neighbors, honoring certain folks. Those jerseys, we want to let everybody know, were donated by the Edmonton Insurance Agency and from the Addicts Team Uniforms company. So thanks to those two businesses for doing that. And, if you guys are listening, if you can get to the Cadillac Gym here in January 22nd or February 12th or both,
should be a
great thing.
Night, yeah.
Cadillac comes out of that timeout on defense. Going to the basket and missing right there, but controlling another rebound right there. Cadillac's getting kind of heat up on the defensive end here on the boards, Jason.
Yeah, their offensive rebound is keeping Petoskey in this game, and without that, it would be a much bigger lead for Cadillac.
Vikings look to break against this press. And have been successful, just haven't finished.
Yep, that's 3 times Evans got a kind of an open break there.
Like a travel there, he got away with.
So too, yeah.
Turnaround jump shot is short. Runstrom corrals that rebound, and he's going to slow it down right here with the Vikings down by 2 here in the second quarter. We see Charlie kind of running the offense here, probably given on a nice pass right there. Charlie kicks it off to Logan Wild for a basket. Giving Tip Baker a little bit of a breather on the defensive pressure that's applied to him.
Yep, and even though Tip's still on the floor, it is a nice break to not have to worry about that.
Nice move by the Viking coaching staff. Here comes Charlie again. Plus, you know what? This gives Charlie the experience in a tight game to do this.
Well, and the other thing is the guy guarding Tip is probably a better defender.
Yes.
And nothing against Charlie, but they're going to put the best defender on Tip.
That was a walk right there. And his own player ran him over. So they did catch that walk. 3:46 to go as we see several players checking in. Aiden Raphael for the Vikings. And for Petoskey, Spatafor checked in and they missed one. I think it was 32, which was John McCloskey coming in.
Yep, you're right. So McCloskey's going to guard Tip, and he is working him the whole way down the court.
Okay, Mickelson kicks it over. Baker's shot is long. He does tip it off of John McCloskey. John wears 32, and Sean wears 40.
I think Tip thought that was good. He kind of admired it for a second. It was right on, but just a little long.
So right by the coaches, or by the Norseman bench, Mickelson gets it inbound to Baker. Comes all the way to our side of the floor. Runstrom back to Mickelson. Over to Raphael. He's lined it up. You knew that was coming. Yeah, that's not a good scouting report or a memory of it by Jonathan Ralph right there. You don't want to give Raphael that shot. There's that clear out again, and that time the Viking help defense was there in the form of Charlie Runstrom. He's had a strong first half, Jason.
Yeah, he has. He's got a couple rebounds, couple assists.
Gets an assist there.
2 quick threes, and the Vikings are up 20-14.
And they go back to the zone now on this possession. And we definitely saw that this bothered Petoskey. Spatafor shoots the 3, and he drains it.
Yeah, that was a tough shot.
That's 9 for him in the first half.
He kind of forced that one up off balance, and he didn't hesitate, though, that's for sure. I'm going to answer is, I think, what he said.
That was one that I think Tip got up in the air and was thinking, I'm going to kick this to the far side, and Petoskey slid down and covered it up.
Yep, kind of last second he was like, maybe I could go.
No call on that. Ball goes out of bounds. That's kind of a
Yeah.
Kind of one that probably should have been called.
You know, and it doesn't matter really what's called there, but probably got to have something when bodies fly around. But looks like Cadillac's going to go man now.
Nice job by the Vikings switching up some things here.
Yeah, it keeps offenses off guard and doesn't let them get in a comfortable set.
Spatafor, very comfortable looks going either way, even though he shoots right-handed. He's pretty strong going left. Nice job by Vikings to keep him away from the basket. And we see Keaton Walker get into the score column with a short corner jump shot.
Yeah, that was a good shot. He shot it over Viking defender and put enough arc on it. It was in.
So we saw 6 points in a row by the Vikings, and back comes Petoskey with 5 in a row at this point. Kind of the game we thought we'd see.
Yep,
I don't think we'll see anybody pull away from anybody. Both teams playing very good defense. This is Raphael. He tries to cross over. Good hustle right there. Charlie Rundstrom's going to get a baseline drive out of this. Just isn't able to finish. Back comes Petoskey. Spatafor with the ball.
Good job by Charlie. I mean, he didn't back down, and he got a little contact there. Could have got a foul.
Spatafor kicks it over to Spurgeon. He drains his first basket of the night, a three-pointer. And that makes 8 in a row by Petoskey. My math was off again, Jason.
Cadillac's going to have to rebound a little better if they're going to shoot threes like that.
We're under 40 seconds to go. Petoskey beats the Vikings down the floor. John McCloskey gets a basket there. While we got a whistle.
Cadillac got it out quick to Tip Baker. He found Logan Wild on the left side, and Logan took it up strong and drew the foul.
We got a fast-moving quarter here, everybody. Our sponsors tonight, Pizza Plus, Fox Motors of Cadillac, Cadillac Tire, and, of course, on your screen, everybody, our presenting sponsor, Cadillac Casting. So this is Wild at the free throw line, left-hander. Misses that to the right of the rim. He gets his second one with 38 seconds to play as we see number 30, Zach Heinz, checking in for Petoskey. First time tonight we've seen him out on the floor. That one is also off to the same side. Kind of pushed both of those. So we'll see Petoskey if they want to pull it out a little bit here with the last little bit with the Vikings being in that zone. It looks like they're just going to be content to keep the ball up at the top. Shot is short by Spatafor. Vikings come back with about 10 seconds to go. Raphael short on that three-pointer. And that long shot at the buzzer is no good, so that'll be our score.
Right.
With the Vikings leading 24-20. We're going to take a short break, everybody, and then we'll come back on camera and give you a little bit of the 6th grade basketball players here at Cadillac. So we'll be right back.